Cancelled.
Schweezy.
This is from Variety. This is the article that we've all been waiting for. This is what you came to this show to see. My opinions on this what's going on here. Will Smith smacks Chris Rock at Oscar stage after Jada Pinkett Smith joke. From Variety, like I said. Chris Rock and Will Smith had an altercation during the 2022 Oscar telecast. Rock appeared on stage to present the Oscar for documentary feature and made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith being in G.I. Jane because of her shaved head. Smith then took the stage to slap Rock. Although it appeared to be a joke at first, Smith returned to his seat and yelled at Rock, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth." Many in the Oscars audience appeared stunned at the altercation. Diddy was the next presenter during the ceremony, where he appeared to introduce the 50th anniversary celebration to The Godfather. Diddy addressed the situation by saying, "Will and Chris, we're going to solve this like family. Right now, we're moving on with love. Everybody make some noise." Smith's publicist Meredith O'Sullivan came by at the commercial break to have a discussion. Also, during the break, Denzel Washington got up to speak to Smith privately. Smith revealed during his Best Actor speech that Washington said to him, "At your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you." Sullivan continued to visit Smith during each commercial break following the incident. Oscars producer Will Packer also visited Smith before the Best Actor category was announced. Smith was nominated for his performance in King Richard and won the Oscar later in the ceremony. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family, Smith said during his speech. He later apologized to the Academy and his fellow nominees for his actions. Pinkett Smith announced last year she shaved her head after struggling with alopecia. The actor said in an Instagram post, "Now, at this point, I can only laugh. Y'all know I've been struggling with alopecia just all of a sudden one day. It just showed up like that. Now, this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to hide, so thought I'd just share it so y'all not asking any questions. Mama's gonna have to take it down to the scalp so nobody thinks she's got brain surgery or something. Me and this alopecia are going to be friends, period." Rock ended up awarding the documentary Oscar to Questlove for Summer of Soul. Asked in the Oscar press room about Smith smacking Rock, Questlove said, "I'm not talking about that. This is about the Harlem Cultural Festival." Variety has reached out to ABC for further comment on the Smith-Rock incident. So there's a lot of things that are going on here that we all have to keep in mind. So, obviously, the alopecia thing, yeah, that's a big thing. And so a lot of people are going to be on the side of Will and Jada, obviously, for saying that, oh, she was struggling with alopecia. That's not cool for Chris Rock to joke about. We also have to realize Chris Rock was hired to host the Oscars, and he is a comedian. So when he's up there making jokes, stuff like that, he is not aiming to be serious. He's joking around. He's not actually making jokes. You know, he's not trying to hurt people. He's just having fun, joking around. That's the comedian. They hired a comedian to do a comedian's job, and he did what a comedian is doing. And he's, what's it, room work or whatever they call it. So he's doing that and stuff like that. And so obviously Will Smith was not happy about it. You know, just give him a one slap, and then sat down and keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. So, you know, and people are talking about, hey, it's never a good idea to, you know, physically harm someone and stuff like that. And for the most part with that statement, I do agree. However, I'm also in situations where, you know, you have friends who get a little cocky and they need to be taught down. So you punch them once or whatever, and then they shut the fuck up. And, you know, it's just that. With guys, I know there's one thing that you just, you know, someone's really annoying you just give them one swift punch, and then it's over. You're no longer mad at each other and stuff like that. You know, you just get it out. And you're like, you get, if you're the one on the punching end, you're like, okay, let's stop joking about that. And then when you're on the other end, it's like, okay, got it out, we're good, and keep it clean. You know, I mean, that's the situation. That's the thing we have to think about here. That it was only one. If he kept going, like, then I'd have a real problem, no matter the situation. It's kind of a one-hit thing. So, you know, it's a weird situation, you know? You know, and you're like, what if my kids were watching? First of all, no one's watching the Oscars. The only thing the Oscars is a bunch of people in Hollywood sniffing their own asses. That's all the Oscars are. I mean, the only people who I know who watch the Oscars are people who enjoy award shows. No one else is like, if you're a movie fan, maybe, but like none of the movies I like got nominated for Oscars. I'm like, couldn't tell you, like, was it the best picture was Coda? I never watched that shit. I'm not going to watch that shit. The ones I know are nominated, like Tick Tick Boom, Eyes of Tammy Faye. If we talk about it on this show, then I watched it. Actually, I mean, that's pretty clear. It's not hard to figure out. But no, I think, I don't know if anything legal is going to happen. I know they're both black men. So obviously police and legal stuff it's going to be different from what white people do. But no, I think, I think, in regards to how it happened, obviously assaulting someone is not a good idea, but this was like a one-time thing that happened. The thing got pulled across. As a comedian, you kind of got to know there's a risk that could happen when you're a comedian. Like, if you're going to talk shit about someone, at least on a professional level, stuff like that's going to happen. I can't even imagine that that's like the first time that's ever happened to Chris Rock. Like, he was kind of smiling and joking around while it happened. He wasn't scared. He was just laughing or whatever. I mean, it's such a complicated situation. I don't know where we go with this. And I guess that's what I have to say. Hey, you just finished one of the many, many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. We got plenty more on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you just watched, go ahead and smash that like button as well. Go subscribe for more so we can teach you how to be a better human in our world. So, stay awesome.